Alright, you are back with comedian David Boyle, and I'm quitting alcohol. So here we are, live from fucking La La Land, LA. I made it in, and I tell you what, straight off the bat, this place is absolutely fucking cooked. It's impossible to get a good read of what the fuck's going on in LA. I bet you people who've lived here all their lives still have no idea what the fuck's going on here. On first glance, it looks like everyone's insane. And then you look a little closer and you're like, oh, everyone is insane. If it's not some guy in the wheelchair rolling himself down the middle of the street with one foot in a wheelchair, rolling himself down, pushing like skateboarding down the street in his wheelchair with one foot. Obviously, one of his legs works all right. So fucking you've got that. Then on the other end, you've got fucking dudes setting up cameras, doing TikTok videos. You got fucking cunts like me in car parks, podcasting, calling everyone nuts. But fucking, I'm here. I'm in a car park under a tree. Cunts are looking at me. And that's just what it is. I will tell you this though. If I had any modicum of fucking fame in my 20s and I was anywhere near fucking LA, I mean like even 2 hours drive away, I would be dead now, 100%. This is the type of place that if you're not fucking well on top of things, it just chews you up and spits you out. I don't even know how this city works. Whenever you come to these like big fucking cities, it just blows my mind that it actually works. Like you go down the highway and it's pretty clean because there's some dude who comes and fucking cleans it. If there's an accident on the highway, you've got the dude who fucking drives the truck with the fucking flashing arrow. Don't drive in this lane. That dude's there. Someone calls that dude. Like no matter what it is, you've got some guy on it. They're looking into it. That's almost a Seinfeld bit. No matter where a girl is, we've got a guy there looking into it. Anyway, I'm on like fucking an hour and a half sleep, and it's been a fucking hell of a bumpy ride already. I got into LA at like 1 p.m. and the wait in line, Jesus Christ, customs fucking took forever. It must have been about an hour and a half, 2 hours to get through. And they let me through. Sometimes when I'm coming to the States, I'm still a bit sketchy when I get to the border. I don't know if they're going to let me in or not, but it hasn't been a problem yet. They let me in. And then I had a little bit of time before I needed to check myself into the place I'm staying at. So I was like, fuck, instead of catching an Uber, I tell you what I'm going to do. I'm going to catch a fucking bus. I'll catch a bus somewhere. I'll get off. I'll jump on a train. I'll go on a little fucking adventure. I know the bus system here isn't the best, but I was taking a flyaway or some shit like that to Union Station. So I just went out the front, jumped on a bus, a fucking hour bus ride to Union Station. Well, what I thought was Union Station, it wasn't. It ended up being Van Nuys or some shit. Van Nuys Station in the San Fernando Valley, I think it is. I don't know. An hour in some direction. So I get off at Van Nuys and I asked the guy at the bus stop, I'm like, what's my options? I got to get to fucking downtown LA. He's like, you got two options. You can catch the bus back to LAX and then catch the same bus to Union Station, or you can just catch an Uber. Or there actually was a third option. He's like, you can go out the front here and catch a normal bus, a local bus, to some train station, and then another train station somewhere else. I'm like, I don't have fucking internet on my phone. I had no internet, so I couldn't even fucking get directions to that. I couldn't even fucking call an Uber, so I had to get someone to give me some fucking Wi-Fi hotspot so I could fucking order an Uber, and then the Uber costs fucking $70. Jesus Christ. And it was an hour and 15 minutes from fucking Van Nuys to where I'm staying. And you're looking at that part of LA as well, and it's kind of nice. It's kind of scenic, but it just doesn't make any sense to me. What's there? What's in LA? There's so much commerce, but I have no idea what the fuck it is. Every single business looks like it's doing well as well. Like, you think of LA as just being like Hollywood and shit like that, TV and whatever, but there's like plumbers here too. I don't know where the fuck the plumbers are. Where do they hide the plumbers? Are they further out, are they? Where's the center of LA? Is there any center? I don't understand what the fuck's happening downtown LA. Like, it's a sort of business district, but also there's like a lot of discount taco places and shit like that. Hard to get a read on this joint. LA is hard to get a fucking read on. I need a good fucking sleep as well. And fucking again, last time I was here, one of the big problems I had was the smell of that fucking weed everywhere in the streets, and it hit me straight away again. While I was buying some tacos earlier, some cunt was smoking weed, and it's that fucking strong that I get a little bit baked just smelling it. Anyway, tomorrow, I don't know what the fuck I'm going to do, but I'm leaving at 4 a.m. tomorrow anyway. I might spend the day looking for where all the homeless people are. I might try and figure out what the fuck's going on in this place. I'll just ask some people, hey, do you know what the fuck's going on in LA? I just mean in general. Like, do you have any fucking idea? Like, what are you doing here? You have a plumbing business. Where the fuck are you? Anyway, my next mission is to get an eSIM so I can fucking figure out what's going on. Then I'm going for my second round of tacos. I'll release this. What's the time? It's like 5:30 LA time. And then hopefully I can stay up for a little bit longer and then get a good night's sleep, and then I'll be on track. Anyway, the Boyle is loose in LA, and he's really fucking trying to figure out what's going on here. Like, there's a guy that just walked past. He's got a full blanket on. And then there's like a chick that looks like she's from the future. And there's a lot of fucking, how do you say it? Junkie types around. Oh no, fucking blanket man's back. All right, that will fucking do for today. I'll be back tomorrow with some more I'll be back tomorrow, and I'll see you the fuck later.